Hello, everybody. I'm Yolanda Marie. I have another message from the Arcturians today about this insane, crazy, monumental, powerful energy that's cascading across the planet right now. This is just basically blast after blast after blast after blast of waves. So the Arcturians have a message about how we can better handle these waves, okay? They're saying, we would like you to know that there's a more gentle way for you to move through the energies that you are feeling. So just to sidebar a little bit, some of you guys are feeling this energy, head on in your body. You may be having certain physical symptoms relating to this energy, but some of you are feeling the energy tap into your emotions. Okay, so through a chemical release, you are processing the energy that way. You might be releasing emotions. There might be a lot of tears. There could be just spontaneous laughter, joy. There are different things happening, perhaps on that level. It's also going to be adjusting your mental processing. So the Arcturians are going to be addressing a little bit of all of this, okay? And so they're saying, allow yourselves to lean into this energy, move more toward the energy itself. In other words, rather than placing all of your focus on what are perhaps uncomfortable symptoms, fully envelop the sensation of the new energies, which are continually streaming to you at this moment as often as possible. Navigate those seas with gale force winds. Steer the ship, so to speak. So they're saying steer the ship yourselves, you guys. Just lean into this. Don't simply get pulled into the current. And so at this point, they say, here we will explain further. On those days which seem riddled with strange occurrences or difficult physical symptoms, you will likely need more rest as a means of integrating the new or reorganized quantum information, because that is indeed what's happening across the planet, especially for those of you very receptive and aware. Because your intention is to expand, you're going to be integrating more of this information into your field. And for many of you who are already very expanded, and I'm hearing, even if you are newer to this journey, you perhaps are having certain things reorganized in your field, certain quantum information that's already there, okay? So they just want you to know both of these things are happening as a means of activating more of what you are capable of, more of your potential. And so they are saying, get the rest where you can. And the reason you need to rest while you can is because when the symptomology, and that's the word they used, you guys, I'm quoting them, when the symptomology passes, you can more clearly feel, see, and intuit the energies. And so you want to take advantage of this clearer feeling experience when it comes. You want to revel in this. From the perspective of your higher self, this is certainly true, okay, you guys? Even if you are seriously tired of this whole situation and over it, if you're here listening to this right now, if you're drawn to this type of information from higher perspective, your higher self, selves, your team, they're all engaged with your soul desire, okay? Not so much necessarily the human desire, although they are going to interact with you on that level as well. And of course, the whole point is to merge this human with this higher self perspective. That is what you're doing, okay? It's all happening coinciding with the expansion of energies on the planet, okay? The frequency shifts that are happening across the planet. This is all because of this existential revolution, evolution that's happening throughout humanity, but also other beings are engaged with this on our behalves on the planet, okay? On our behalf. So because there aren't just humans on this planet, for many of you who may not yet realize that listening, we are definitely not alone as an intelligent species on the planet, okay? As higher intelligence on the planet. We're not alone. And so they're saying the reason that you want to be reveling in this energy and really taking advantage of the experience is because you want to get used to the feeling of that fullness so much, that clarity so much, You want to train your body, your field, to become so used to the energy that you have to reach, stretch, really try to remember a time when you weren't filled with it. And so to quote them here, they're saying this is a subconscious way to create a more autonomous response between your physical body and your auric field. And so basically by that, they mean it's just going to be happening on its own without your conscious effort. There is going to be this relationship, this feeling of fullness that occurs volleying back and forth, and a connection between your physical body and your etheric field as they are becoming closer in nature. And they're going to talk about that as well, but without you having to reach for that. So instead, they're saying you'll actually have to reach for the memory of what it was like not to have that. And so to continue, they're saying the type and quantity of hormones and neurotransmitters released will begin to shift once again. This has happened before. So these will begin to shift once again. This has been ongoing, but with the expediency of current light coding throughout the planetary structure, many are going to experience more dramatic changes here. The lymphatic system has been processing outdated, misaligned cellular energy, cellular information, and therefore it might be undergoing quite a large realigning as well. So that could cause some discomfort for many of you as well, and you might need a little bit of therapeutic support to help that process, okay? There are many different remedies, so just seek out what aligns with you through your heart frequency, okay? Pay attention to your intuition and just get as much exercise as you can, move as much as you can to help that process through if that's happening. But now they're saying as you carefully practice feeling more of the energy, the hormone and chemical shifts are going to occur more smoothly, and you're going to more quickly realign toward a new baseline. Okay? And so this entire process might be more difficult for those of you who experience a higher degree of this light integration associated discomfort. And that's what they're calling ascension symptoms. So depending on where you are, this could be a little bit heavier, this could be a little bit lighter, but it is a result of this integration that's going on. And again, some reorganization of quantum information in your field to match your rate of expansion, basically, to match your newest desired goal, okay? And for many of you, it's a return to where you once were before you perhaps had to take a detour. Now, for the entire planet, it is simply an expansion, okay? No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It does not always look like it is positive when you're dealing with many different energies, okay? This is a collective. Everyone is going through shifts and changes at their own rate. Everyone is not going to be conscious of this. They're not going to acknowledge it. It doesn't matter. It is indeed happening. Okay, soul family. So just tune into your own heart and continue to move forward in your own desire for transformation for the benefit of yourself and your planet. We are the Arcturian Council. We love you. And transmission.